So you came here looking for booty exercises? Guess what? We got tons of them. You get a booty exercise. You get a booty exercise. Yeah, you and back, you get a booty exercise! Most booty exercises actually come from corrective exercises, which is what we specialize in. We help people build better physiques and also move and feel better so that you not only look better at the beach, but also feel better when you're picking up your groceries or playing with your kids. Follow along with me. We'll make sure we do these booty and core exercises the right way the first time. Let's get to it. All you're gonna need for this workout is a mini band, the type of band that goes around your knees or ankles, and something to sit on. Go ahead and pop that band around your knees, and what we're doing is pulling that band apart. So get your feet about shoulder width apart. Let's go. The key to this exercise is feeling your butt muscles. So what I want you to think about is trying to pull your knees apart rather than push them. You should feel this in your butt rather than the sides of your legs. Try to keep your feet fully planted on the ground. Don't roll to the sides of your feet. You should keep the inside of your foot and the big toe on the ground the entire time. To make this exercise more difficult, go ahead and put your feet wider or potentially just get a stronger band. The angle of your torso can significantly change this exercise. So try leaning forward or leaning back to see if you get a better glute contraction. And for each one of these exercises today, I want you to make sure you're going nice and slow and feeling what you should be feeling. We're coming up on the end. 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, next up, we got planks. So let's go ahead and transition to the ground. The key to a good plank is making sure your back stays round. So I want you to try to tuck your tailbone and push your shoulder blades apart as far as you can. Ready? Let's get started. To make sure you're in the right position, you go ahead and try to squeeze your butt. If you can squeeze your butt, you're in a good position. If your back is arched and you're getting saggy, you won't be able to squeeze your butt. I like to have everyone do planks from their hands unless you have a wrist issue. So if your wrists are hurting, go ahead and go down to your elbows, but make sure that your elbows and hands stay equal distance apart. I don't want your hands closer together than your elbows. If planks are getting pretty easy for you, go ahead and start leaning forward rather than just holding for longer. This will make the plank more intense. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, next up we've got hip thrusts. So go ahead and grab that seat you were sitting on before, and we're gonna put our shoulders right across the seat. The higher up your back that seat is, the harder this will be. Lift those hips high up in the air, and all we're doing is lowering and raising with the hips. Ready? Let's go. Just like in the plank, I want you to be able to squeeze your butt. So what that means is you have to keep your core engaged the entire time, just like in the plank. If you arch your back too much, you lose access to your glutes, and it defeats the purpose of this exercise. Some other things to pay attention to in the hip thrust are what your feet and knees are doing. Make sure that your feet are directly under your knees and that they're facing forward. Don't let your knees flare out or cave in. If you feel like you can't keep your glutes activated as you lower, then you could just hold the top position for this entire time. You will definitely get a big glute burn from doing that. Okay, you're just about done. We got 3, 2, 1, relax. Ditch that seat, we're back on the ground for some V-sits. Go ahead and put your legs directly out in front of you and try to squeeze your feet together, because we're gonna try to lift the feet as high as you can off the ground by leaning back and squeezing everything on the front of your body. We're gonna do this all together. Ready? And up, hold, squeeze. You should feel your core working really hard and relax. It helps to really try to squeeze your knees and point your toes. Ready, go. Squeeze, hold, and relax. If this seems too challenging, put your hands further behind you and just lift as high as you can. That's totally fine. And relax. If it's too easy, put your hands way out in front of you and lift your feet as high as you can. Ready, go. And relax. Okay, now you've got the hang of it. We got 4 more. Up, squeeze, and down. Take a break. Again, up, squeeze, squeeze. You should be getting tired by now. And down. 2 more. Lift and squeeze, hold, hold, and relax. Take a big breath. 1 more. Ready? And up. Last one. Give it everything you got. And come down. Relax. Check out Upright Live in the description box below. You'll get a full program with clickable links to all the exercises and a full follow along. Check it out. Okay, next up we're on hands and knees for donkey kicks. It's really important you keep your tailbone tucked and core engaged. Keep your back round like a cat. Kick your heel up to the sky. Ready? Let's go. Okay, as you're lifting, make sure you're really squeezing your butt to make this action happen. You got to keep your core engaged just like the last exercises. If you don't, you'll lose access to your glutes and you will defeat the purpose of this exercise. So don't arch your back too much. Keep the core engaged. Pay attention to the direction you're kicking. You don't want that leg to drift too far away from the body. Keep the leg going straight back. Don't let it flare out. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. We're going on to the other side. So go ahead and flip around. Let's do the other side. Ready? And begin. As we get deeper in this workout, your core is probably getting pretty tired, but you still got to keep it engaged. I don't want to see any arch backs here. Keep it engaged. Finish up your set strong. Three, 2, 1, nice work. Okay, the next exercise is called a side hollow body hold. This exercise is for the muscles on the side of your core called the obliques. The key to this exercise is side bending as much as you can away from the ground. Start by lifting your legs off the ground. Ready? Let's go. The easiest version of this exercise is just lifting the legs. The hardest version is lifting the legs and the arms and the shoulders all off the ground at the same time. Really try to side bend as much as you can. You should feel like your obliques are on fire here. Three, 2, 1, and relax. All right, nice work. We're gonna hit the other side. So go ahead and flip around or roll over and let's get started on that opposite side. Lift those legs, squeeze the side, and go. Remember to side bend as much as you can. Even if you feel like you are doing the most, there's still a little bit more for you. Squeeze harder, keep going. Three, 2, 1, done. All right, nice work. We're on to the last exercise and we're staying on the side for this one for a side lying leg lift. The bottom leg can go wherever it wants to make you feel stable. The top leg is gonna go out in front of you. The further out in front, the harder this is. Ready? Lift for your first rep, let's go. The key to this exercise is making sure that your hips stay stacked and you're lifting with the muscles on the side of your hip. Make sure that you're not rolling your top hip backwards. Push the top hip forward. That's gonna make sure that you're not cheating and just using leverage. So what I like to do is put my top hand way out in front of you. That really makes sure that my hips stay stacked. If you're feeling this on the side of your leg, that's okay, but over time I'd like you to feel this more and more in your glutes. Okay, we're coming up on the end, and take a break. Okay, we've got our last set of this entire routine. Go ahead and flip over to your other side, bring that leg out in front of you, and we're gonna get going on our first rep. Ready, and go. Again, make sure your hips stay stacked here. Put that top hand out in front so that you're not rolling the top hip backwards. As we approach the end here, please, if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. If you like this video, then we'll make more of these in the future. Three, 2, 1, and relax. Congratulations, you are done. If you're feeling like you want to keep going, go ahead and start it over and run it back.
Booty Depot. We got tons of them. We got tons for cheap, cheap deals. All right, ready?
Every time